yes, you can come to me and get your skin deeply cleansed and your pores, cleansed and all that stuff. But that's going to wear off. And
Right.
when that wears off, you need to be able to maintain it.
Yeah. Now a message from Sun Pharmaceuticals. For patients with locally advanced basal cell carcinoma who are not candidates for further surgery or radiation, hedgehog pathway inhibitors offer a targeted systemic approach. Staying current on these therapies can help you expand options for appropriate patients. Welcome to That's Derm Good. Today my guest is Briana Shephard. Briana is a licensed esthetician and owner of the Breeze Spot. Welcome, Briana. Thank you for joining me.
Hello, thank you for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity with you guys.
Yes, so exciting. So, I'm really excited to chat with you a little bit about, just aesthetic stuff, the facial world, the spa world. Everybody is so focused and really wants to feel their best. I think people
Hmm.
are very much into paying attention to their skin now, paying attention
Hmm.
to how they feel. It's been a trend for a long time, but I feel like
Yeah.
now more than ever, you just see so much. You see so many new products and things that come out to treat all different types of things. And so it's really kind of hitting that target. But tell me a little bit about your background and why you wanted to become an esthetician. What spurred that? Did you always know that that was your dream job?
Well, no, not necessarily. Growing up, I had chickenpox twice. So you can only imagine what my skin looked like. That second round of chickenpox, it hit during puberty. So my body was fighting with my hormones, purging and breaking out, and just a bunch of hormones just all over the place. So I just found myself looking into home remedies because teenage years, that's a very crucial time of your life. A
Hmm.
very short part, but it's very crucial because other people, they can be kind of mean when you have other things going on. And then with the chicken pox as well. So just discovering the home remedies that I would find, it made me feel better confident wise because your skin is the first thing people see, your skin, your face. So it's kind of like your unspoken introduction, if you
Hmm.
will. So just getting familiar with my skin, trying to figure out what causes certain things made me feel better. Learning about cleaning your phone off, keeping your hands out your face because we're using our hands, touching
Hmm.
everything. And you go out throughout the day, you don't realize how much you've touched, and then you go and touch your face, you're just reintroducing all of that bacteria and germs on your face, and that's
Yeah.
causing the breakouts. And then
Yeah. That's so, what
uh,
is so crazy about that? I mean, I was always very self-conscious of that just because I've worked in dermatology for so long, but
mhm.
I feel like COVID made it worse. I
Yeah,
I literally am a freak about washing my, which is probably bad because I wash them too
yeah.
often, and I'm like my husband and my daughter are always looking, they always roll their eyes because I'm like, "Did you wash your hands? Don't wash your hands. Go wash your hands." My daughter's like, I'm
Yes,
like, don't touch your face. Get your hands up. Like you just touched this. You were
yeah.
outside. It's I don't know. It's terrible. I feel like COVID kind of did that to me, but
It
I'm working
did,
on it.
and a lot of people were getting the breakouts around their smile lines because that's where the mask would sit on your face, and
Hmm.
then even changing your mask, that can make a difference because you might have been sweating one
Yeah.
day that you put it on, and then you might go to the gym or leaving the gym, or just hot outside or hot in your
Hmm.
house, and just changing your mask, that can make a difference as well because
Hmm.
just reusing that mask is just a dirty mask and you're just reintroducing that to clean skin.
Right.
um yeah, it's a lot. And then just washing a lot can cause irritation because
Hmm.
especially now the weather changing, it's colder. The stuff that's in our soaps, antibacterial stuff, and that's drying your skin out as well. And then you go out into the cold, that's working against you. So you gotta get that protective barrier with the moisturizers or the hand lotions, the creams.
Hmm.
To me, I feel like it's like a Pandora box with skincare.
Yeah.
Because you may discover something at one level, and then it's like a deeper dive when you get into that. So
I like that
it's a
analogy.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It can be overwhelming, but you just gotta know what you're putting on your skin. I always try to tell people to be mindful. Don't just read the packaging, because that's, to me, I found out that's like a marketing scheme. A lot of people, they'll be quick to throw on like for all skin types, and it's not. Or they'll be like fragrance free or all natural, and it's not really natural. You go and read the ingredients, and it's a bunch of chemicals, dyes, and scents and stuff in it, and that's causing like the turmoil, if you will, with the skin, because we're just trying to do a quick fix, and quick stuff isn't always good.
Yeah.
And some stuff, it just takes time. You know, you have to make sure that you're getting the stuff that is suitable for your skin. And I always tell people, also trying new skincare products. You need to give your skin at least 5 weeks to get acclimated to the product, because the product that you're using, it may be flushing out like whatever you had going on that was underneath the surface that you may not be able to see with just the naked eye. So, you know, you using this product that is suitable for your skin is going to push out all that stuff. And then people, they'll say, oh, well, I don't want to use that because it's breaking me out. Well, purging and breakouts are two different things. Breakouts, to me, well, when I look at your skin and you tell me it's broken out, I'm looking for like inflammation, redness, papules and pustules, stuff that's like looking like it's just ready to burst. Like if you smile, it's just gonna shoot at you. But purging is more so superficial. And then a lot of people, they'll look at my skin and they're like, oh, well, you don't have breakouts. And I'm like, I do. I just do a very good job at hiding them so that you can't really see them.
Yeah. So when you opened the Breeze Spot, what kind of space were you hoping to create?
I wanted to create a safe space, because again, skincare is not a one for all. So like when people come to me, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel a sense of trust. I want them to feel welcome and relaxed. I also want people to know, like, you coming to me, I am an expert, but I don't know everything. So like you come to me, you may be coming to me with something that I haven't worked with or I haven't got a chance to touch bases on. So to me, it's exciting because we're learning together, because you're bringing something to me that I never thought that I would come across. So I just want people to know, especially new people that come to me, I just want them to know that I'm going to do my part and research and make sure that I get you the information that you need. Especially when people come to me, I always tell them I do a skin analysis. I ask you about your home care routine. And if it's something that I'm not familiar with, I ask you to give me at least a 48-hour to 72-hour grace period so that I can do my own homework and, you know, research that product or products to make sure that they're suitable. Because a lot of times people will say, oh, I have dry skin. And it's not necessarily that they do have dry skin. It's the products that they're using that's drying their skin out. Or vice versa. They may think that they have oily skin. And it may not be the case as well. It may just be the products that they're using, because something in the products is causing the sebaceous gland to go into overdrive to push that sebum out of your skin.
Yeah.
And people don't like that. And also, I like to tell people that naturally have oily skin, that actually is a great thing. It's actually beneficial, because we will age a lot slower than people that have drier skin, because the natural oils are lubricating your skin. So like, you know, like the smile lines, the crow's feet, the expression lines in your forehead, all of that is being like lubricated from like the natural oils that your skin is producing, so that you can look young for forever.
Yeah. Do you find a lot of people don't know their actual skin type?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It comes from like the products. And then some people that don't use products at all, especially during this time, because, you know, the season is breaking, it's getting colder. So like the weather is working against those people that don't use anything, because like once you go outside, it's like that wind is going to be like, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah.
dry you up.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh, I have dry skin. My skin feels tight. And it's like, well, you have to do something to, like, you know, benefit your skin. You have to help your skin. Like,
Right.
this is our largest organ on our body, our skin. So, like, we have to protect it. We have to learn it. We have to listen to it. And oftentimes I also tell people when they're cleansing their skin, you don't have to be rough with your skin, because if you have that breakout and you go in and you just like aggressively rubbing your face like that, that's not going to fix anything. That's going to cause more problems. It's going to cause fine tears, more irritation to the skin. For example, if you were upset and somebody just kept coming and poking and poking and poking and poking and poking, you're not just going to sit there and be like, just taking it. You might just, you know, burst out into like anger and yelling or something. Same thing with your skin. If it has like a minor breakout, it's like, hey, I need you to fix this so that we can go back to being smooth and even, you know, with everything else.
Yeah. Bring it back to normal.
Yes.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Do you feel like people that are coming to you and say they have a certain skin type, which they don't technically have, do you recommend that they kind of like detox almost their products that they're using? Or do you, like, how can you tell when they've been using something for so long and that may not be what's the best option for them?
Okay, so for example, a lot of people have been listening to TikTokers, and niacinamide is like a very popular ingredient in a lot of products people are pushing on TikTok. And niacinamide is an amazing ingredient. It helps with like brightening the skin. So like if you have pigmentation problems or just like old acne scars, that niacinamide will help address that. And I had one person come to me, they had this cleanser set. Every product had niacinamide in it. And niacinamide is something that I would not suggest you use on a daily basis, because it has like that drying factor, like that astringent in it. So when they told me like, oh yeah, my cleanser, I have a cleanser, I have a moisturizer, I have a toner, a serum, and a mask. And everything had niacinamide. So I'm like, okay, well, we need to reel it back. Let's just, I might just tell them, okay, for example, the cleanser, just use that maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Just keep it at that. And then your serum, just use that on mornings. Don't use it morning and night. Your toner and your cleanser, use those on the same days, 2 or 3 times a week. And then let's incorporate something else that can help balance that out, because now we need to implement something, maybe a moisturizer, because the niacinamide is drying your skin out.
Right.
So now we need to implement something that will bring moisture to your skin that will help, like I said, balance the dryness. St. Ives, the scrub. I am not a fan of that one.
I used to use that back in like high school.
Yes.
I used to remember that. That is so funny.
Yes. So that has like the nuts in it. And that is causing fine tears in your skin. And the St. Ives, what I noticed, people would be using it and like just scrubbing it into your skin.
Yep,
like
that was me.
That is not going to fix it. That is going to cause those problems. So like when they come, they're like, oh, well, my skin is breaking out and I just have all of this and I have a dry patch. And I'm like, okay, well, what are we using at home? And then I come to realize that it's what you're using at home.
Wow.
And it's because, like I said earlier, the labels, they're misinforming people.
Yeah.
So like, if you don't have the education, you just see like, oh, well, this says it's for all skin types. It's going to glow my skin. It's going to give me fast results in 3 days. And I'm like, no, that's not the case.
Yeah, I know. It's very misleading for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think has been the biggest surprise about running your own spa?
Ooh, everything. Everything. You are literally the one for all. I'm everything. I'm the bookkeeper. I'm the receptionist. I'm the manager. I'm the employee. I'm the trash person. just everything. You're just a one for all, and it can be very, very overwhelming. And I will say, at least it has been very overwhelming for me because I just kind of just did a deep dive. I was just so into like, oh, I just want to help people get their skin together, and I love to see the transition in the skin. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just ready to do this, and I'm just looking at it like this. And it's like, oh, it's a whole bigger picture.
Yeah.
Once you just you have to look at the entire thing. So like, I will say that I feel that I have kind of taken a bigger bite than I can handle right now, but I am managing. I feel like one of the easier ways for me is just to keep showing up for myself. Every day is not going to be easy. That's just life in general. I just been staying positive, talking to other business owners that are in the same field as me, or even just a business owner in general. I find people that especially have been in business a lot longer than me. I'll ask them questions. I might run something by them and just remaining teachable.
Yeah.
Because this is a new experience for me and I don't know everything. And if someone is willing to lend a hand, I am open to receiving that if it's genuine.
Yeah. Now a message from Sun Pharmaceuticals. For patients with locally advanced basal cell carcinoma who are not candidates for further surgery or radiation, hedgehog pathway inhibitors offer a targeted systemic approach. Staying current on these therapies can help you expand options for appropriate patients. I love that you said that because I think that's something that a lot of business owners don't really talk about. They talk about, oh yes, this is great. I love what I do and, how much it's grown. But you don't talk about some of the struggles and some of the frustrations that you do have as a business owner. It's like, there's moments where I'm like, are the clients going to come? What am I going to do? How can I take care of my team? And as you grow, those doubts do creep into your mind. So, but like you said, the best thing that you can do is continue to show up for yourself, continue to push and do, especially if you started it and you have a passion for it. You knew that there was a need and you're meeting that need. So continue to do that. But like you said, I mean, that's the best way to do it, is just to stay open to, getting some guidance, to getting some information. And obviously, it's like when I don't know if you have any kids or not, but I have a daughter, but when I was pregnant, you feel like everybody wants to give you their advice. Everybody wants to tell you, oh, well, I did this when I was pregnant and you should try that. And, or when they're babies, oh yeah, well, I did this and this is how, what I used. And so everybody's going to give you their advice. So sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not the best for you. So you just have to be able to decipher what works best for you and your business. And definitely utilizing the information and doing that research. But, it's definitely a challenge when you have a small business and, that confidence, remembering why you started it in the first place and always kind of pushing from there. But yeah, I feel like I've been there as well. And, there's days that I'm still there. I'm like, okay, am I doing the right thing? Am I really, should I continue this? Should I put this on hold? Like, nope, I'm already in the middle of it. I got to keep going.
Exactly.
So I love that. But you offer membership packages.
Yes.
How do you feel like memberships have helped your business grow and run a lot more smooth?
Okay. So with the memberships, I actually just kind of shot the gun with that one because I'm still in the beginning phases of my business. So I'm just still in that trial and error phase, just trying to figure out what is going to work and what will draw in that clientele. The memberships are fairly new. The 2 people that have signed up for it, now that I've done it, I think I want to go back and kind of like tweak it a little bit. Because this was a function that my booking site had, and they are just unlocking a lot of new features. And I'm just finding myself just jumping the gun. Every time they unlock a new feature, I'm just ready to jump on it.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in it, I'm like, I think I need to go back to the drawing board and retweak a few things.
Yeah.
Because with the membership, I just have it more of a special, if you will. And I've been speaking with my business partner, ChatGPT. And they were suggesting that I go back and try to make it more of an exclusive avenue so that it could be like special to make people want to do the membership. Because one of the questions it did ask me is, what is the difference of purchasing the membership versus just going on my booking site and just selecting whatever service that they would like? I didn't even think about that. So the membership is still available, but I'm going to tweak it a little bit
Yeah, it's a
to
little trial and error.
make it worth the while of becoming a member.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're also seeing more men coming in for facials now. Why do you think that is?
I feel like a lot of men, they look at self-care as a feminine thing. That is something for women. And I believe that some of them, they don't feel like that this is a safe space for them because they think that it's just for women. And I like to assure them that self-care is gender fluid. Self-care is beneficial for all because when you look your best, you feel your best. So like, what sense is it for you to have these skin concerns? Not even concerns, because some people, their skin is flawless, but they still may want to address certain things. They may want to figure out how to have that natural glow. So like, you need to get your moisturizers. You may need to get a toner or a serum, but you don't know which way to go. So you need to come to me or someone that is in my field so that we can help you. And just to let them know that this isn't just for women, it's for men too. They like to look good as well.
Yeah.
And I have some knowledge to, help build that up a little bit.
How do you make them feel more comfortable and open to self-care?
I'm more so just give them the lead way in the conversation, because like, I have the background and the information of it, but I don't want you to come to me and I'm just like yapping away like, oh, okay, well, I feel that you should do this. I feel that you should do that. I have this treatment that, you can do this, da, 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 da. And I don't want to take away their option to get into it, because I have seen where some men, they come where they just want me to give them a suggestion on like skincare regimen. They don't want to get any treatments. They just want their home care to be in a line. And then I've had some people that don't have any home care, and they're just like, oh, I just want to come to you like once a month or every 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, well, eventually are we going to, get the home care stuff done too? Because this is a partnership. The treatments, they can only be as good as you make them. Like, yes, you can come to me and get your skin deeply cleansed and your pores, cleansed and all that stuff, but that's going to wear off. And when that wears off, you need to be able to maintain it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I like to tell people it's almost like going to the dentist. We brush our teeth every day, but we go to the dentist at least every 6 months to get that deep cleanse and to, make sure everything is still intact, but you're still doing your part at home.
Yeah.
So the same thing with skincare. Like, yes, it's professional products. Yes, it's treatment based and stuff like that, but you still have to do your part at home to maintain everything.
Right. Exactly. Are there any skincare trends that you're excited about right now?
Yes, I feel like it can get a little overwhelming because I get excited about pretty much all of them until I do a little investigation and I see like, oh, well, that's really not what they're, that's really not what they think it is. I'm kind of like a little kid in the candy store. I want to try everything, but then I have to realize like, logically, I don't want to burn myself out with every new launch of a skincare routine or product or equipment. I don't want to burn myself out because I want to be able to maintain the people that I've already attracted. And I don't want to scare them off, because if I keep jumping at every new thing that comes out, then they might be looking like, well, what is going on? Like, do I need to keep changing every time I see you? Because what if they like whatever it was that I was doing with them at that moment. And
Yeah.
when they come back, they're like, oh, well, you don't offer that
Yeah.
anymore.
It's not
So now
always the
I've
best.
lost them.
Right. So
Yeah.
are you on like social media, like on TikTok and stuff? Do you have a following on there? And is that how you get some clients and things?
Yes. So I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Well, a lot of my following is on more so TikTok. I recently did a video with Xavier Leggett. He plays for the Panthers here in Charlotte. And that is what kind of gave me that boost. The only downfall about that, though, is a lot of people will say, like, oh, well, I saw that you work with Xavier, so you must know what you're doing. And to me, that's like, it kind of negates like everything that I work for, because like, but what about all the other people that, trusted me to do a service for them?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that kind of like puts a little sour taste.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there could be upsides and downsides of that for sure.
yes.
I bet. So what's next for Breeze Spot?
I would like to get into doing like Brazilian classes for licensed estheticians. I was self-taught with waxing, and it kind of picked up for me during COVID because, the world shut down, and I was like, ooh, these legs, they can't get out of hand because I need to keep up with these legs. So like, and then in school, depending on which program you go to, unfortunately, you don't really learn much of anything. You're just paying tens of thousands of dollars for a book.
Yeah.
And you just have to pretty much self-teach yourself. And that's kind of what happened to me. The program that I was in, I won't call names, but the program I was in, we didn't really get what I would believe is like that hands-on experience, and the teacher that really wants to like teach and engage with us. So yeah, I saw that a lot of people that finish school, especially people that want to get into waxing, they don't know where to begin with the waxing. There's no live demos. There's really no hands-on experience with things. And even with the facial side of it all, like they'll give us a paper and they'll be like, oh, well, this product is for this product is for that. And it's just stationed for one specific brand. And it's like, well, when we get out in the real world, we're going to be exposed to hundreds of brands. Right. And you're just tailoring it just to this. Like, we don't know what to look for. Like, so if we have to do a skin analysis and I'm just looking at someone's face, I can tell you, okay, well, I may see like they have a lot of breakouts right here or in their cheekbones, but I don't know that is within their T-zone. I don't know what a T-zone is because you never told me what that was. So I just feel like the next step for me is, as I'm growing, I want to be able to lend a hand to the people that are coming behind me, or even people that are in the same space as I am, because I feel like whether you've been doing it for 10 years, 10 months, 10 days, or 10 seconds, this is your first day, we all can learn something from everyone. Yeah. Because we're all experiencing different things. And, it may be somebody that never went to school. They just research on their own, and they may come across information that I never even seen or heard of. And that can be something that they can teach me. Or I could fact check it and be like, oh, well, you were right about this part, but this part you may need to, do something different. Yeah.
It's about doing the research and getting information. I think that is so important. And, the educational side in this space is so important, as we grow and learn so many new products that are coming out all the time. So it's definitely important. And I love that, that you're planning to do that. That's exciting. So how can people find you on TikTok and your social media, and connect with you if they want to schedule book a facial, book an appointment, or a consult?
Instagram is breeze.spot. TikTok is breeze spot.
And it's SPAWT.
Yes.
Okay.
So with that, because people always say, well, how did you come about that? So I say, because it's a spa and a spot. And then breeze, because my name is Briana. I like to think of my services as a breeze, something
I like it.
relaxing, something laid back. So it was just a play on words.
That's good. I
Um,
love it.
Thank you. And and also on Facebook, Breeze Spot.
Okay.
Just all of them, Breeze Spot. You'll find me.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It was such a pleasure having you on the show and chatting, and look forward to what comes next for you.
Thank you. I thank you guys for thinking of me to have me on this platform. And I know you guys are in Ohio, I believe.
Yes, I'm in Ohio.
Yes. Okay. So maybe, people there, they'll travel.
Yeah.
And then maybe one day when I get to traveling, I can come
Yes,
out there
for sure.
and service some of the people out there.
Yes. Thank you. Now a message from Sun Pharmaceuticals. For patients with locally advanced basal cell carcinoma who are not candidates for further surgery or radiation, hedgehog pathway inhibitors offer a targeted systemic approach. Staying current on these therapies can help you expand options for appropriate patients. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me and listening to That's Derm Good. You can expect new episodes of That's Derm Good every week. The podcast is available on your favorite app, including where you're listening right now. Subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a new episode. Bye.